myself signed in and I'll be on. There we go. Well, that is a nice help from me. Who? Okay. Joining now. Okay. Apologies for the lateness. I had to deal with an emergency. It's all sorted now. It is basically fucked. Okay. So we got Fellerson 4 laps in, leading the race. 3 seconds ahead of AV, who's under pressure from... These two guys never seem to be able to get away from each other on track. It's absolutely... Followed by Ed, Michael in 5th, Kez 6th, Morpheus 7th, the Red Bulls at 9th and 10th, That Trash in... No, 8th and 9th, That Trash in 10th. My co-commentator, who's having to race because nobody fucking bothers showing up, slaving it in 11th, and Big Bad Chris in 12th. Chris had an issue. Did he have to pit? Oh, he spun out. So we'll have a... Oh. Bye-bye. So we'll have a quick tyre check. We've got Fellerson with mediums, AV with a hard-on, Chewy on mediums, Ed with a hard-on, Michael on medium, disappointing Michael, Kez mediums, Morpheus with a hard-on, Nicholas on mediums, Fit Chimera on mediums, That Trash on mediums, Reese, no hard-on, disappointing, and Chris now with a hard-on after stopping. Oh, we have possible rain. As Chewy takes AV going on the main straight with the help of the DRS. He will have DRS to help him defend in the second as we have a yellow flag. Is that... That looks like That Trash has had an issue. Has he hadn't suffered any damage? Doesn't look like it. Oh, he might... No, it doesn't look like he's suffered anything that we can see. But he does seem to be struggling. Ah. No, looks like it's sunny. Nicholas battling Morpheus for that 7th place. Morpheus hoping to get a good point scoring position after the unfortunate events of Canada, where he was basically robbed of the 2nd place podium. Where... Oh. Maybe not. Michael closing the gap on Eduardo. As Nicholas gets past Morpheus. Morpheus, has he spun out? He has spun out. He has spun. Dropping all the way back down to 9th as we see That Trash. Is That Trash... No, he is actually. It looks like he ghosted. So the Red Bulls catching there, but Michael now in DRS of Ed. This looks to be the closest battle on track at the moment. Who? Chimera, he is and he's not ghosted, so it looks like he's his internet is holding out for the moment. I think it only works. I think that only happens if you disconnect and then rejoin on the formation lap. Speaking of Fit Chimera, he has just received a 3-second penalty for multiple warnings. As headers open the gap now to Michael. Out the second, as Morpheus has been taken by That Trash. I wonder if Morpheus is still having a bit of an issue with his tyres, just trying to get them back into the right temperature. Chris 9 seconds behind Reese. And closing the gap as we expect. Chris now looking to start a new league with no assists, instead of just racing on this league with no assists and trying to win the title. Yeah, I think he is. But he gave up the power. He gave it up. To be fair, Michael, if you had the chance to go and see your football team on a Tuesday, you take it instead of racing. Wouldn't matter to me. I get to see my United every week. I'd take it. AV now is... Oh, we got another yellow flag. Oh, that looks like AV has spun. AV has spun and dropped all the way down. We just flicked to AV. This battle there. And Michael has also spun. Dropping places. He's now in between the fries. What happened there, Michael? Because we didn't quite catch it. Looks like you and AV have both lost it. And now Ed is now 5 seconds behind Chewy in third place. My comments up because I'm not. Oh shit! I've done the wrong thing there. Yeah, brother-in-law's car. He filled. He's going to London with his partner at the weekend, so he fills it up. He doesn't ever fill his car up. And then as soon as he goes to start it, his engine goes boom. As Chris gets past Reese into 11th place and Avi gets past Kez into 5th. So he managed to, one of his coolant pipes sheared. Gets the RAC out to fix it. Well, basically to sort it out. They do a bodge job. Take it to his mechanic. And they also believe that the head gasket's going. So his car's basically fucked. And I've basically just gone and said, right, you put him on my car insurance, so you can drive mine fully comp. So he can't get him to and from work. Which one? I don't care. It's fine. There's another one. Where's the other one? And we have lost Victor Camara again. He's ghosted. His internet does have a problem, as Kez, I think, inadvertently ghosted through him. But he'll take it and move into 7th place. That trash 10 seconds behind him. AV on the back of Nicholas as he tries to recharge back through the field. In the FA Cup, Ipswich and Burnley are drawing 1-1. Two goals in 2 minutes. Bloody hell. Grimsby have beaten Luton. And the other two replays are currently 0-0. I've heard the cries from Reese. It's like he's spun, but he's still going, he's still on track. It's all good. Doesn't like any wing damage that we can see. Alright, Benjamin, we'll see you later, mate. Let me breathe. Maybe within half a second now of Nicholas. I'm trying to use the double DRS. Getting aware that Fake Career's internet has completely fucked himself, and he will not be able to rejoin the race. So if one more person retires, and Reese does not retire, he will be getting points, as we see Kez spinning out and dropping a place. I'm not sure I'll be watching, but yes, Fake Career, open your door. No, because he'll be dropped to the back. He'll be dropped to the back. Yeah. As Kez, it looks like he's how's he just lapped? Yes, we can see Nicholas has spun, but he's back on track. And the ghost of Fit convertisms. I think a couple of guys have lost it coming out of there. I think today, Reese. It's when they try and take it, they go a bit too wide. Touch the grass. Consistent points. It looks like Ed does have an issue. He has recovered, doesn't like any damage, but he'll be under pressure from AV that'll be gaining on him. The gap from Ed to Chewy is 13 seconds. As you see, Morpheus now half a second behind Kez. Should have the benefit of the DRS to try and get past. Make a challenge, no, a bit too far back. Kez with some good straight line speed. The benefit of the medium tyre still there. Surprised no one started on soft. Get that early boost. That is true, but they do have an early boost that they might have tried to gamble on. As Reese pits, and yes, Fellowson does lap him. You're only there to help make up the numbers. As Grimsby has gone 2-0 up against Luton. So at this rate, Grimsby will be facing Southampton in the next round of the FA Cup. Grimsby beating Luton 2-0. Southampton. As Dusan Flahofish has got a penalty for Juventus to put them 1-0 up against Celentina. I can't pronounce that name. Yep, that's AV. Morpheus looking to make a move still on Kez, but he can't seem to get past him. You know your boy won't report you, don't worry about it. Michael looks to be having an issue, you okay? Michael lost a little bit. No issues. AV now 1.2 seconds behind Ed. We're going to go to this battle. Actually, we'll go to his teammate who's still trying to get past. Nicholas. Looking at him, obviously he's close and he's a good exit out of the final corner. Oh, Kez gets a great exit out of the final corner. Though he might not be able to defend from the DRS. Morpheus goes down the inside. He's made a dive down the inside. Oh, a slight touch there. He's gone off the track. But he was past him, but Kez has come back at him and retaken the position, even with the DRS. He's now within a second of Ed, so we'll go to that part when it comes into the DRS. Right, well, this battle for 8th place between Kez and Morpheus. Morpheus will be desperate to try and get some points after the disappointment in Canada last week. We drove an absolute amazing race. Bloody hell, Darmstadt have managed to turn around a 1-0 deficit to Eintracht Frankfurt in the space of 2 bloody minutes. Nice! Matthias Honsack has scored in the 29th and 31st minute. Oh shit, Jared Lotto with the stroke. Now. Oh, we've had a spin. Who's that? Who's that affected? That's Kez, who spun and dropped down. Kez now out of the points as Chris takes 10th place. He said he won't be coming back on. He wanted to go back on. So yes, Kimura is ghosted. So everyone below him, they have gained a net place. Although his ghost is, 2.5 seconds behind Michael. We'll now go to the... What? What? Oh, we're getting reports of an interesting weather report. We are seeing some dark clouds starting to form. We're looking on top of Avey. So, can we get a report? When is rain due? When is rain due, please? 10 to 15 minutes. That could be within the next 10 laps. So we could be seeing rain within the next 10 laps. So the final 8 to 9 laps of the race could get very interesting indeed. Yep. Oh. Last 10 laps. No. Well, this battle for the final podium position between Ed and Avey is... Avey's just holding out because he's on the... They're both on the hard tyres, so they're both looking to go long. One should check Fellason. Fellason is pitting. Fellason pitting from the lead. And Chewy looks like he's following him. So Ed, if you can... Michael confirmed that he is pitting. Box and pit confirm, Michael. Box and pit confirm. Fellason has just completed his pit stop, as has... And Ed has just got past as Avey gets... Oh, Avey! This could be interesting. Avey's battle for 3rd place. He's got through. Nicely done. Michael and Nicholas both pitting, as is Dattrash. The medium tyres are all pitting. Dattrash struggling to get it in. No, you just enjoy driving in wet. You like handling wet things. I'll be able to pre-order. I have to check with Sai if he has pre-ordered Jedi Survivor yet. Because I'll probably do it at the end of the month because I'm getting an extra 70 quid off my brother-in-law. It's going to cost me overall an extra £70 for him on my insurance for the rest of the year. Which isn't too bad. No, that's actually really good. So he said he'll just transfer me 70 quid. No, because I've got Pfizer's. And it's basically just to come until he gets a new car, gets it sorted, which that could be weeks or maybe a month or so. But it doesn't really matter because next Pfizer's not having a test till May, which means I'll have the big one. If we should apologise for that trash. With Pfizer not having a test, I have the big car, and he can use mine, especially when down under he can be using it. Not going to affect. So, no issues. As Morpheus finds his way into 5th place, and Reese getting his... It's taking 18 laps to get a penalty, Reese. I'd be quite happy with that. Avey now within a second of Ed, but now he's got Fellowson on the back of him. Avey's going to have to try and attack or defend. Make a mind up. Does Avey make the decision to try and hold up Fellowson for his former teammate to get the potential race win? It does not. Avey pits from 2nd place. Avey has pitted. We're getting reports rain is in the next 10 minutes as Fellowson sets the fast up of the race with a 1:20.299. Chewing out into 3rd place. More. Ooh, Avey's been held quite long now, unless that was a bit of lag. Avey has changed to the medium tyre. Yes, the start set did. Because Snad always touches that inside corner and goes bye-bye. Oh, yes, we can see the dark clouds appearing as we go onto Snad's corner. As we watch Chewy, who's just purpled the 1st sector for himself. Very nicely done there. What will Ed do? As in the championship, Huddersfield go 1 up over Blackpool. Matty Pearson has scored. Fellowson is really looking to get past. As Fellowson sets the purples the 2nd sector. It looks like he'll be setting another fastest lap. We're just seeing the goal from Matty Pearson. Oh, bit of pinball in the box. Drops him. He just toe pokes into the bottom corner. As Ed pits from the lead. And Kez gets a 3-second penalty for multiple warnings. In all this confusion, Chris has just snuck his way into 8th place there. So a couple of good points could be coming the Alpine's way. I mean, with Fit Kamirov dropping to the back, there'll be a double points for Alpine. That's a horrendous pitch. Is that Woking Chesterfield? Or is that Crew Lake Norwich? Good finish, that. Well, not good finish. Poor, actually. As Morpheus pits. Chris now goes into 7th place. So we are back to the top 5 being back to normal. As Morpheus drops down to 10th place. Will Dat Trash be able to get past him? Look on the radar now. It doesn't look like he will be, so Dat Trash will stay in de facto 11th. We'll say net 10th. As Avey now again on the back of Ed. Ed seems to be struggling tonight. As Avey's just purpled the 2nd sector in his chase of Eduardo. But Avey, this is technically Ed's outlap, so his tyres are probably not where he wants them at this moment, and that has allowed Avey to get right on his gearbox as they go into the final corner and the DRS. Will Ed be able to defend? ERS has lit up for Avey. Has Ed got his on? Ed doesn't. Ed's not defending. Ed is trying to go straight line speed. Avey has got straight past him and is into the podium positions. Ed now, though, on the back of him. Still not using the ERS. Hungary is quite a difficult track to use the ERS. So Ed might be looking to save it for later on when the tyres sort of start to wear out. As Chris pits from 8th. Going to fresh mediums, trying to get to, I would say, the end of the race, but we have fear there will be rain within the next 5 laps. Well, the dark clouds are forming over Hungary, so I reckon it'll be sooner rather than later. Could still cause some problems, so, you know, here's the hope. Shh! Don't ruin it! Get out of dear. As Avi sets the fast lap of the race with a 1:19.2 as Reese has lost his wing, and we have a full course safety car. That'll bunch the pack up, and that'll actually make Avi quite happy, because now he'll have the faster tyre and be able to make a challenge to the top two. As Nicholas and Kez both pit. So that'll be interesting, because they've only just pitted, haven't they? No, Kez has not pit. This will be benefits Kez. This will be his first pit stop. And he changed to fresh mediums. No, Kez has gone to softs. So I wonder if Kez is planning for the rain that's potentially coming in. This will, as Kez still spouting the number 66. We love it. And yeah, but in 10 minutes, but there's going to be at least 2 laps of safety car, maybe 3. Everybody catches up. As we see Chewy pit from second place, he's getting those hard tyres off him onto mediums. Taking a nice free pit stop there. Avi does get past Chewy out the pits though. But Chewy will have a slightly fresher tyre. As Michael pits as well. He's getting the hard boots off. There's a bit of a free pit stop to Morpheus though, who's just come around the penultimate corner now. Michael going to the mediums. Look to get himself secure in the points, so the clouds are darkening. As Fullerson has been picked up by the safety car. Morpheus has not pitted. Kez has pitted again. I do not think Kez wanted to go onto those soft tyres. At all. And just I expect that he's gone onto the mediums, so the game has shafted Paul Kez. What a shock. As the top 4 have caught the safety car, so yeah, we'll probably need another 2 laps, I think. As Fitticum has managed to rejoin the session. You've got fresh tyres now. Question is he going to be able to join back into the car? We're on board him now. And he's gone past the pit, still ghosted. I think the game's trying to give him control, but I don't know what he's waiting for. And Kez is back in the car. So we're just waiting for Michael, Morpheus, Dark Trash, Chris, Nicholas, Kez, and not Reese, because Reese is in the safety car queue. 5 minutes to rain. Oh, what's that? Around lap 26 did I say it was coming in? Funny that. Just drive off track. Juventus are going. Frankfurt have equalised, and through Rafael Santos ball, and Felipe Kostic made it 2-0 to Juventus. But it wouldn't make much of a difference for him because, unfortunately, he's not as quick as the rest of the pack. It's more beneficial for the pack for him to just go straight to the back. And yeah, that's true. There will be one more lap of the safety car, I believe. Yeah, I reckon the drops will start falling. It does look like the clouds are... Yes, absolutely. Any penalties will be rescinded for this type of thing. Kez is coming down. In the fourth round replay, Fleetwood and Sheffield Wednesday are 0-0 at half time. They are. Yes, it is just Kez, and he's just catching you now. Don't. Ooh. Yeah, I thought you had. How bad? Yeah, I would have gone wide on Reese's on Stan's corner. Well, it hasn't come off the car, so it's all good. Might have been the debris on the track because it's Hungary. So safety car is just about to cross the third sector line, and we should be seeing it now. Yes, it is. Safety car is in this lap. Brandon, if you're watching, you know the drill. Take notes. And it's well done, Reese. It looks like oh, dearie me, what was that? Jesus, Avey, someone's keen. Trying to do a maximum push, Fellowson there. Might have been a bit of contact. No penalties between them, which is good. This Fellowson has taken advantage of that and has just left Avey. Avey will be kicking himself because he got too close. Fellowson, I catch that Weaver on the straight there. Be very careful. As Chewy looking to go down the inside onto Avey, but he's got too deep into the corner, and he's just lost it. Chewy's just lost the back end out of nowhere. Unbelievable. But a great overview shot. They were virtually side by side coming out of the corner. As we look at Michael trying to go down the outside of Nicholas. Nicholas holding him off very, very well there. Sorry, Camira. Red Bull, confusing. And yeah, Chewy's back in this one. Whee! You spin me right round, Chewy right round. As Chris gets past his teammate. As Steve announces to the world that he is back. We have reports of raindrops on the track from Reese. Oh, lap 26. I called it. As Michael gets past Fittiker into fourth place. So the next 7 to 8 laps are going to be very interesting indeed. Ooh, Fellowson almost losing it coming out this first corner. Yeah, watch out for mandrakes. I like to bite things. And I'll be getting it on Friday, Steve. Yeah. We're just looking at the battle for first place. Chris gets past Morpheus. Well, Chris, they're moving away for 6th place. Great recovery drive from after spinning out. Whereabouts were their raindrops, Reese? We're on board Avey now as he's battling for first place here. Just waiting to see if we can see any raindrops coming across our screen. DRS has been enabled. This will make things very interesting. At the back for third, we have a yellow flag in sector 3. That looks like Chewy has had an issue, and he's put it into the wall as he drops out. As Chris gets past Fit Chimera into 5th place. What a recovery drive from Chris here. These no assists helping him out massively now. We're getting reports of a lot more rain happening. Michael's seeing rain just coming out of the chicane. Oh, not the chicanes, the fucking, what's that, turn 2? Watch him through Snaz corner. Oh, very nice. You know, just grazed the curb, no touch in there. Nicholas gets past that trash to move into 8th place. Chewy has pitted. How the hell? What? How's he managed that? He drove backwards on the... Unbelievable stuff. Chewy's he's perving over a herbology teacher. I don't care. I'll forget about it. Oh, Avey struggling. Gonna have to defend now from Ed. Activates his DRS. Chewy has retired from the race. Chewy has retired from the race. We have a full course safety car. Full course safety car. The question is now, what is going to happen with the rain starting to come down? Oh, Chewy just puts in the chat, fuck my life, as you see his car on the side of the road. He's leaving it as a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Get that car slowed down, you dirty bastard. It's pointing. There should be at least 2 laps of the safety car. As we are getting rain, we can see the rain coming down a bit more now. Oh, in the middle of sector 2. But this rain race, you know what happens when people it can happen. As Nicholas gets a drive-through penalty for speeding under the safety car. Nicholas, drive-through penalty, speeding under the safety car. Reese with a 3-second penalty for multiple warnings. Come on, Reese, don't get disqualified. Avey dives into the pits. Ooh. Is Avey taking a very... And Chris dives into the pits as well. We have Morpheus and Nicholas also diving into the pits. And these are for the intermediate tyres. They are indeed. Avey's gone to... Nicholas with a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Chris has gone to the soft tyre. Oh, I think that's up there. As Nicholas is retired. Oh, Nicholas is retired. Morpheus has got, and he's left the session. Oh dear, I do know what's happened there. On to the intermediate tyres. Case has gone. Oh my god, what is going on? Yes, but they're taking the gamble. I'm surprised Chris has gone to soft tyres. I don't think he meant to do that. Isn't like you've got... Just hold it, my friend. You'll probably... As you'll see Nicholas's car. You've just gone past Nicholas's car. He lost it come out the pits by the looks of it. Safety car, another lap out for the safety car. What will the top 5 do? Michael says it's too early for the intermediates, but with the rain coming down, the safety car DRS isn't enabled. from 8th, no 5th. Is he going to take the gamble to the intermediate tire? He says, ding! He's gone to intermediates. Reese in 11th place now. Got past Chewy. So he comes, and Kez is pitted as well. I don't think Kez meant to go to the full wet tire, did he? He meant to go to intermediate. There'll be some swearing on Hungarian as he gets the intermediate on. It's raining quite heavily in the pit lane. Surprised Reese has not pitted, actually. Challenge that. So it's raining on part. Oh, there we go. Now we're on board Ed. This could be a late call for the safety car to come in. Lights are still on the safety car, so I think one more lap. It's going to do one more lap. It's allowing Kez to get caught up. As Fit Chimera is pitting from 4th place, that is allowing Michael, oh, that's 3rd, sorry, allowing Michael onto the podium. Doesn't matter, Reese, you're into 10th place. So Reese is into the points. Good job, Reese. We'll do a quick tyre check. There are 5 drivers on dry tyres. You've got Ferguson on 15-lap old hards, Ed and Michael on mediums, Ed with 12 laps, Michael with 9, Chris on 2-lap old softs, and Reese on 3-lap old softs as well. The rest are on inters. So if there is any issues, AV will probably become the leader and winner of the race. With Morpheus, could get that podium he's been desiring. But there's only a few laps left. The rain does not seem to be coming down as hard. It is around Reese's corner raining a bit heavily. No, sorry, Snaz's corner. You know, it's a habit. According into the Jerry Law news, he has undergone surgery. Oh, Fit Chimera is not. He's not daring to. He's not daring to. Safety car is in this lap. In this lap, lads. Again, you know the drill. Brandon, come on. You know what to do. What is this? What will Fellowson do? He's got to be very careful here with his tyres. The track's getting slightly wet, more and more damp. Ooh. Bit of oversteers, he comes out of the final corner. See a great rear run view of Ed trying to follow the slipstream down into the first corner. Chris looking to make a move on AV into turn 1. AV forcing him round the outside. Chris, is he going to do a switcheroo? No, he's not able to do the switcheroo, but he will be chased. There's Morpheus gets 3-second penalty warnings. Chris going to have to triangle round the outside into turn 2. He's not allowing it. He's pushing him wide. Chris gets his elbows out and he's got the move done. He's into 4th place. Great will to reverse in there by them two. But then Chris goes wide. Was that Morpheus and Dart Trash? Sorry, that was Morpheus and Dart Trash. Bloody Alphas and Alpines. Why are you battling each other at the same time? Why are you confusing me like that? Morpheus into 6th place. The dry tyres currently leading the race. Have these guys failed to make the gamble too early? Chris now on the back of Michael with these fresh soft tyres. Is Chris going to try... We also have an Alpine of Datras going slow. Yes, the camera has disconnected. But as his car is finishing 10th place, because the two others are retired, he will get a point. No, because he'll be de facto no, because if he doesn't go back in, he'll be finishing 10th, technically, remember. As Chris and Michael battling into turn 1. These soft tyres trying to give Chris all the help he can as he tries to battle turn 2. Oh, Michael! Oh. Got to be very careful how he's moving there. No, seemed to have a bit of issue with his steering. Chris, look. Pardon? I was on Chris' screen. It looked like your back end was sort of twitching, swaying from side to side. So, sort of looked a bit like, whoa. Finish. Rain is still coming down. We'll know on the last lap what the DRS. The DRS will play no effect. We have a yellow flag in the final sector. Is that Reese or is that somebody else? No, that was Reese. It might have been Dattrash then. Into the final lap. Can Ed make a move and take the lead from Fellowson in the final lap? Looks a bit too far back. He unleashes ERS. DRS has been enabled, but it will not make any difference. DRS has been disabled now. Oh, in the final lap, we could see some chaos. Ed almost hits the rear end. Fellowson, great way to get that broken. Get the car braked. As we follow him down into turn 3. No move there. Chris having to drop back. I don't think he's going to get yet another podium in Hungary. He's had it for the past 2 races, trying to make it 3 in a row. Is Ed going to pressure Fellowson into a mistake? Ed, ooh, nearly going slightly wide there. But we had a move there. Kez moves into 6th place, getting past Morpheus. We're watching this battle off of 1st place. Ed is pushing Fellowson as much as he can. We're just behind Michael, holding off Chris. As we head into the final sector now. Ed is pushing Fellowson as much as he can. It doesn't look like Fellowson's going to make a mistake, but there is still 1 set to go. We were promised rain, we got rain, but it has not affected the race at all, unfortunately, which is such a shame because we love it in Hungary as well. As Kez drops to 8th place, but as we round the final corner, Fellowson has managed to hold off Ed. And now he crossed the line, and Fellowson wins in Hungary in 1/10 of a second behind to finish 2nd. Michael coming home for back-to-back podiums. Great result there for Michael and the Ferraris. As Chris, who spun off at the start of the race, had to change his wing, has gone all the way and almost got a 3rd straight podium in Hungary, but he gets 4th place. The Aston Martin's getting points 5th and 6th. Morpheus will be relieved after the unfortunate situation of last week. What? Fit Kimura coming home. Crossline Symphony. He will be reduced to 10th place due to his car ghosting. So Reese has finished and he got points. Well done, Reese. Reese driver of the day for that. To be fair, I'd probably got Chris actually with his comeback drive. Where we are next week? Do we know? I think we're in Belgium, I think. Am I right? Yep. We will see you next week in Belgium. Ta-ra!